Try to hold me back, but I'm not done. I had to walk alone, cause I'm not the one.
Hey YouTube, it's your girl Easy Breezy, and I'm back with another video. We are still on the 31 days of December level up journey. 31 days, 31 videos, and 31 ways to level up before 2024. So in this video, I'm going to be reinstalling my wig. Now, I already washed it, I cleaned off the glue, and I dried the whole front, and it's ready to install. Y'all, I have a big monster on my face, and it's so annoying because I'm going out tonight and I don't have time for this. Now, like, I drink that kombucha drink, and even though it's supposed to be like healthy, it still has processed sugar in it. And every time I consume sugar, my skin does not like it. Like, literally, I can drink a soda and see the soda on my face the next day. So I'm gonna have to find a way to like make it at home. I might make it with like sparkling water, some agave, a little bit of apple cider vinegar. So yes, you guys, watch how I reinstall this wig. Hopefully you take some tips from it. I'm not going to be doing a lot of talking, just a lot of styling while I'm watching TV. So let's get into it. All right, you guys. So first I'm going to find something to watch. And now I have this astringent from the beauty supply store. And I'm going to use this to clean off my forehead and a little bit of my hairline too. Because I put like oil in my hair and I don't want it to prevent the glue from sticking, the wig from sticking to the glue. So you got to make sure your hairline is like really, really dried out, or your wig is going to start lifting and you're not going to know why. So now I have the liquid lace glue from GalaxyGirlHair.com, and I'm applying a really thin coat right in front of my hairline so I can apply this stocking cap. Now, this can make or break your install. Don't glue your stocking cap to your edges because it will pull your edges back and it'll start to hurt after a couple days because it's literally pulling your hair. So make sure that your stocking cap is not glued to your actual hair. So then I add a layer of Got to Be holding spray just for a little bit more security because sometimes the glue alone doesn't do it. So now that everything is nice and dry, I have my scissors and I'm going to cut the excess lace off so it's nice and flat, and I'm going to try to get as many of the excess pieces off because when you have a bunch of excess cap, it kind of shows and it kind of messes up like the glue process because you can see it. So make sure it's as flat as possible before you start to glue the wig on. So now I'm taking the back and I'm just tying it in a knot. And now that it's as flat as possible, then now it's time to start applying the glue for the lace wig. So I'm going to apply thicker coats this time, but I'm going to make sure that I'm spreading it out really, really like thin, because if you don't spread the glue out really good, it's going to dry white and you're going to have some issues. So I'm going to spread it out really, really good so I can make sure that it dries clear. And then after I do this coat, then I'm going to do a second coat. Now, I was thinking, should I do one coat or two coats? Because, I change my hair up a lot, so I don't need my wigs to be on for like a whole 2 weeks. But with this install, I am going to aim for a good maybe 7 to 10 days. So I'm going to do 2 coats of glue. Now, on my clients, I normally do 2 or 3 coats. If they request 3 coats, then I'll definitely do 3. But normally 2 should do it. So now we have our liquid lace glue again. Make sure y'all get it off GalaxyGirlHair.com. Okay, period. This is the only glue that I use. And yeah. So now I'm doing my second coat and I'm trying to spread that out. And I have this got to be spray, and I'm spraying the inside of the wig on the hairline. Y'all, this is a huge secret. I don't even know how I discovered this, but it really, really helps your wig with sticking to the glue. Sometimes you'll do a nice coat of glue, then you'll try to stick the wig on, and then the wig won't really like stay. And you're like, what the heck? So always take some holding spray, whether it's Pump It Up or the Got To Be spray, and spray the inside of the lace right along the hairline and wait for it to dry. Because y'all, this helps the wig with the adhesion so good, like so good. So now I'm putting on the wig nice and carefully. Now, remember, this is a maintenance install, so I'm trying to keep as much lace as possible. I don't want to keep on cutting a bunch of lace off every time I install this wig, or the life expectancy is going to be like only like 4 installs. I want this wig to last a long time, so I'm going to try to keep as much lace on it as much as possible. But, you know, I'm going to have to cut off a little bit of lace this time, because that's just a game. So I'm brushing off all the loose hairs that may be caught under the lace, or, you know, that make it look, you know, that makes it look kind of sloppy. So yes, ma'am. Now that the hairline looks really good and all the hair is going in one direction, I'm going to take my scissors and cut a little bit of lace off. Now, some circumstances, you can just take some glue on the edge of like a rat tail comb and just like dab the edges so you don't have to cut any of the lace off. But I just went ahead and cut it because it was like a tiny piece of lace. So I'm like, okay, that's not going to make a big difference. So yeah, and I kind of wanted to reshape the lace too, because I felt like it was a little bit too much on my forehead the first time I installed it. So cutting a little bit off is not going to hurt. So now I am separating my baby hairs, and I had some baby hairs last time. So some hair is already cut, but I think I want to cut a little bit more and bring my baby hairs more toward the center. So I am bringing out a little bit more hair this time toward the center, and I'm spraying it so it can stay out of my way. And I'm going to make sure my middle part is nice and straight. Make sure it's in the middle. I try to line up my middle part with the bridge of my nose. So sometimes I'll like run the rat tail comb up my nose to the wig itself, just to, you know, double check it and make sure that it's aligned with my face. So now I have this Nairobi foam, and I'm molding the top of my wig, so after I'm finished drying, then it can lay nice and flat. Now, I used to use Nairobi back in the day, but I stopped using it because they had Tropical Roots, and Tropical Roots was literally half the price, and it did the same thing, if not better. Nairobi does not flake, which is the reason why this product is like top tier, but it's not as strong as Tropical Roots used to be. So I probably wouldn't use Nairobi for baby hairs, but well, it depends. I may like use the gel with the foam at the same time, but I'll never just use the foam alone because it's not strong enough. But unfortunately, I don't know why, but Bronner Bros stopped producing Tropical Roots. I'm like, what the heck? Did somebody sue them or something? Because that was like the best product that they had. So I don't know, honey, they need to get together because I miss my Tropical Roots. But anyway, so now we are doing the baby hairs, and I'm using my liquid lace gel. Okay, GalaxyGirlHair.com. Once again, the best hair company on the planet. And I'm also mixing it with a little bit of the foam because I don't want to just pack a whole bunch of gel on my baby hairs for no reason if I don't have to. Like, I do need the gel because it makes my baby hairs stay in one place for like ever. Like, this is literally like the best gel on the planet, and it doesn't flake. Like, it's the best. But yeah. Okay, we good. So yeah, I mixed the gel with the foam just so, you know, it can stretch the gel out a little bit so I don't have to use so much. So, yes, ma'am, I am molding my baby hairs, and the more I do this, the better I get and the quicker I get. The first time I did this, oh my God, I did like the right side really quick, but the left side, I was on it for like a whole 10 minutes. I was like, what the heck is going on? But I did the baby hairs really quick this time. Thank goodness. So now I'm taking my Got To Be spray and I'm spraying the entire hairline so I can melt this lace. And I'm using a lace band. It says Elva, but that's not this wig. This is a Galaxy Girl wig. I just had this band laying around. So yeah, anyways, shout out to Elva Hair. They are a sponsor of the channel, but yeah, this is a Galaxy Girl wig. So now I am blow drying my hair and I'm getting it ready for my flat iron. And now that everything is dry, then the hairline should be dry. And I know y'all are probably like, that hairline is not like melty, it's just kind of melty. This is what I realized. The lace actually gets a little bit darker like the next day. So I realized that when I do my hair, I'm going to make the lace a little bit lighter than my complexion, and it ends up looking perfect the next day. Now, also, I'm sitting in front of a ring light. So it's going to make the lace look lighter than it really is in real life. So if y'all saw me like, in regular 3D world, then y'all will see how good the lace looks and it like completely blends. But when I tried to make the lace look perfect to my complexion, after a couple days, it ended up getting a little bit darker and then you can see the line. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I have to keep that in mind. So now, I know to make the lace a little bit lighter than your complexion because it will get darker. So I am flat ironing the hair and I'm done for the most part. And now it's time to apply my wax stick. This is the Flyaway Tamer stick from Galaxy Girl, the best wax stick ever. Okay, period. And I have my pink hot comb from galaxygirlhair.com, and I'm going to make sure my hairline looks flawless, the edges look good, and everything is laying flat. When I'm doing this, like my underarms be sweating because I be so nervous. That heat is like laying right on my face and I have to trust myself. Like, okay, just do it fast. Because the last thing you want is to burn your forehead, okay? So I'm going to do this really, really carefully, but I have to do it because this is the most important part. It has to lay. It can't just lay. It got to lay, okay? So now that everything looks nice and good, I'm like, whoa, I was going to do a hairstyle. I was going to do 2 braids in the front, but now I think I'm liking the bust down middle part. Bone straight. Yeah, I think I'm just going to roll with this because it's easy maintenance and it looks really good. So before I finish, I'm going to do the 2 little humps in the front of, I'm going to show you guys. But yep, the hair is nice and silky and it's so fluffy and it's just moving and it just looks really good. So, okay, so this is what I was talking about with the hump. I'm just going to spray it with some holding spray and then take my finger in the comb and just make the hair go over my finger so it creates like a wave effect. And that's how you become a professional hairstylist. No, seriously, if you can do this really, really good, it really like levels up your hairstyles, like for real. So now I am done and I'm loving it, you guys. Should I do layers or you like it just like this? And to be honest, the lace is really starting to melt. It's looking good and it hasn't even been 24 hours. All right, you guys. So I'm done with my hair. Now, I was going to do like 2 big, like messy butterfly braids on the side and connect them to the back. But when I saw this, I was like, I think I'm just gonna go with the straight today. So Another reason why I chose to just go ahead and do the straight, because I'm a very low maintenance, no maintenance type of girl. So I didn't want to have a cute hairstyle for one day and then wake up the next morning and have to like flat iron, the braids out because they're a little bit too messy the next day. Like they're supposed to be like, pretty messy, not messy. I didn't feel like doing my hair in the morning tomorrow, basically. So I decided to, just do the bone straight middle part, and yeah. So I'm going to get ready and do my makeup, and yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video, you guys. I hope it helped you a little bit on maintaining your own wigs at home. The first time I put a wig on myself after 5 years of not wearing a wig, I was a little bit discombobulated. I couldn't tell my left from right. It was like really confusing trying to do my own hair while looking in the mirror. But, the second time I did it, it was easy. Well, this is the third install I've done since I cut my locks off, and it gets a lot easier over time. So if you tried to install your wig one time and you messed it up and you couldn't do it like your stylist, just keep doing it over and over, because I promise you, you're gonna get used to it and it's gonna be like you can do it in your sleep. So if you're not subscribed to my channel already, make sure you go ahead and do that. Turn on your notifications, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Wait, hold on, y'all. I forgot to tell y'all about my hair. So I have a 30-inch bone straight unit. It's a 13x6 lace from GalaxyGirlHair.com. And I added a bundle to make it a little bit fuller. So I added a 30-inch bundle as well. So as you can see, the hair is really fluffy after I washed it. This is my second install with this wig. And when I was combing it out with the shampoo, it wasn't tangling at all, barely any shedding, if any. And honey, the hair is bomb. Okay, bomb. So if you want to get a wig and an added bundle and get this look, then head to GalaxyGirlHair.com. I'm going to put a discount code in the description box below and the comments, so you can get $50, okay? $50 off of your next unit from GalaxyGirlHair.com. Also, get your lace tint foams, get your lace glue, get your wax stick, your pink hot comb, everything you need to lay your lace, okay? And make it look like it's coming out the scalp. All right, now for real. I'll see y'all in the next video, and keep your head up and keep going strong on your 31 days of December level up journey. See y'all later.